I got thoughts on these products. Some are amazing and others not so much. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. You might be hearing some noises in the background. I'm getting my front porch redone. Can't do anything about it. And you should also not stare at the stain on my shirt. I just used my little stain stick and hopefully it goes away. Boo, are you staring at me? Do you guys see Boo right here? It's only us two at this house, so she's been just always wanting to be so close to me. She usually doesn't act like that, but I think because I'm the only one here, she's like, well, I'm attached to you. Yesterday was the first official fall day, and look at me the next day. A knit sweater, straightening my hair, have a vampy look, darker lips. I'm into it. And today I'm reviewing the Briogeo Scalp Revival Collection. This is the majority of it. Honestly, the more interesting products, more of the best sellers. I got thoughts on these products. Some are amazing and others not so much. Let's start off in the order of how you would apply everything, starting with the Briogeo Scalp Revival Charcoal and Coconut Oil Micro-exfoliating Shampoo. This costs $42 and it has 8 ounces. It's a exfoliating sulfate-free scrub that lifts away impurities and buildup while balancing and soothing an itchy, irritated scalp, whether oily or dry, for all hair types and texture. This is in a tub, which I don't love, but it makes sense because it has those little micro-exfoliating little bits in it, which is my favorite part. I really do love this shampoo. I've been using it for years. I tend to buy this around the holidays because it is less expensive, and then you can get the bundle where it comes with this and the deep conditioner. Because this is pricey, I only get it that one time of year. Anyone else? The thing about this line that I love so much, that it smells so minty. Like, I love that. I love smelling it, but I also love that cooling sensation that you get on your scalp. It just gives me all the feels and everything that I'm looking for. Although I don't deal with dandruff, I do get an itchy scalp where it gets a little bit irritated throughout the year, and what I've learned is that it tends to heighten when I'm super stressed out. So that tends to be around the holidays. This year it was like moving myself, my mom. During those times my scalp gets so just irritated. I'm like itching my scalp. It's a pain in the butt. So I apply. Yes? What do you want to tell the people? Boo's just gonna sit next to me for this whole video, hopefully. What was I saying? I know this is one of their best sellers and it really does work. It says what it's supposed to do. It makes me scratch my head less. So for that, it's a win. There's also other sizes, which I didn't know. A 2 ounce, if you just want to test it out, that's $12. And then there's a 32 ounce for $134. Oh my gosh, it kind of looks like a big protein bottle, you know, protein powder with just like a little pump. That looks ginormous. How do people fit that in their shower? Like, where would that go? It's huge. So again, yes, it exfoliates my scalp. It makes it feel clean. It makes it just feel so soothing, and it really lathers nicely, and I like pairing it with their little massager. Since we're on this is the Scalp Revival Stimulating Therapy Massager for $18. I wasn't planning on getting this, but because of this color, which is a more subdued blue-gray, it fits perfectly with this house, and it goes so nicely in my new renovated bathrooms that I had to get it. And for that reason, I have it with me. Now, this is a really nice one. I've looked at others on Amazon, which I have at my other place. This one is nicer in the sense that these little pokey things are made out of silicone. Just make sure you don't get one that's made out of plastic, because that would be very uncomfortable. So just make sure it's nice and soft and squishy, because these bend. So don't be intimidated thinking like this is gonna hurt you, because it's not. It just helps get the shampoo throughout like my whole entire scalp, because my hands just don't do enough. And if you have curly hair, like my boyfriend has 3B curls, dandruff gets stuck in his curls, and when he just uses his hands and I look at his hair and he's like, oh yeah, I washed it, I still see it. So use this to really get into it. And I also like how there's a little string, so if you're someone that likes to hang it up, that's a nice touch too. Do you need this one in particular? Not really. I would go for it if you want this color, but there are other ones out there that are less expensive. And lastly is the Scalp Revival Charcoal and Tea Tree Cooling Hydration Mask for dry, itchy scalp. This costs $32 for 6 ounces. I've had this for maybe almost a year. When did this come out? I know this is their newest product from their line. I want to say it's a yearish old, maybe less. I've only used this a handful of times, and that's because I don't find it very effective when comparing it to the shampoo. Now, this is a treatment. This is not a deep conditioner. You would think that when you're like, oh, scalp mask, you're thinking, oh, a deep conditioner mask. Not the same thing. You're concentrating this onto your scalp. So I just like creating little lines, massaging it with my fingers, leave it on for 10 minutes, wash it off, and then go in with conditioner. Whatever conditioner you have, that's what I would do. I've been using the Necessaire scalp conditioner. I reviewed that line. That's very new. I'll leave it right here if you missed it. Love that stuff. It makes my hair so buttery soft. But this treatment, I was expecting more. The best thing about this is the cooling sensation. It's so good and so satisfying. But besides that, I think using this and using the massager is more than enough. Now, if your dandruff or psoriasis or your itchy scalp is really bad, I don't think any of this is going to do it. You really need to see a professional. This is more if you have some here, some there, just when you have like some flare-ups, not if you're having it like every single day, if that makes any sense. There are 5 stars on this, and I really don't understand why, because it really didn't do that much. But again, everyone has their own experience, so I'm just letting you know what's mine. Don't expect this to have these small micro-exfoliants like the shampoo does. This is very soft to the touch. Honestly, it feels like a conditioner. Although those are the only products I have on hand, I do want to talk about the Scalp Revival Charcoal and Biotin Dry Shampoo. This is a powder one. I actually do have it. It's at the condo. But this is just, it's okay. And I actually reviewed it on my channel like back in the early days, which is like what, last year? I'll leave the video here. I think I just tested out a bunch of dry shampoo powders because you don't really see them too often. Not the biggest fan of dry shampoo powders. I do like how they're more sustainable, but when you have dark hair like me, there is no way where you can completely rub it out. I can't exactly remember how I feel about it, but definitely check out that video. Do I think it's worth it? No, not really. I would pick an aerosol one. And the last one I want to quickly discuss is the Scalp Revival Charcoal and Tea Tree Scalp Treatment Serum. Man, this has good reviews too. 4 stars, 418 reviews, cost $32 for 1 ounce. Although I haven't tried this specific one, I have tried other scalp serums where you kind of just like, it's in a dropper bottle and you just put it onto your scalp. I don't find those effective at all. I don't see any difference. Really, their shampoo should be doing all the work in my opinion, and then with the massager, that should be enough. It's almost like that shampoo was so successful that they were like, yeah, let's put it in a scalp mask, a serum, like all these things and get people to buy it, but it's just not the same. So although I haven't personally tried it and I'm comparing it to something very similar and less expensive, I just don't think it's going to be effective. This was a harsh review, I know. But I hope that you guys appreciate that for my videos and overall my channel, and that's why you guys continue to come back, subscribe, like. Let me know your thoughts on this collection. Are there products that you love so much? Maybe it is that scalp mask, maybe it is that serum. Tell me down below. With that being said, like this video, subscribe to this channel for more fashion and beauty content. I'll see you guys in another video. Bye!